What's up, guys? We're going to be making a Pico de Gallo here. We're doing breakfast burritos, so this is one of the ingredients for the breakfast burritos. It's very simple. We basically just kind of streamlined everything and had everything already prepared so that you don't have to see us spending a lot of time chopping stuff like we did in the guacamole video. So we're just going to try to make it real nice and easy for you, show you the ingredients, and then just put it together real quick. Basically, it was 5 tomatoes. You want to do a big dice. It doesn't have to be cut down that small. We want it to be chunky, so we're leaving the tomatoes diced pretty big. You need 2 limes, 2 to 3 limes. We had 2, so we're gonna make that be enough. We had 3 jalapenos. This we minced up pretty fine. We don't want big hunks of the jalapeno, big bites of the jalapeno in the pico, so we cut it up pretty small, and then we got, this is about, it looks like a lot, but it actually wasn't even a whole red onion. And this also we left as a big dice. You don't have to cut it down so small. And then we got about a cup of cilantro. We removed the stems, so we rinsed it and dried it real good. You don't want the water in there. And then we took it off the stems, and that's it. So we're just gonna kind of rough chop that, put that in there, and that's basically it. You got jalapeno, lime, red onion, cilantro, tomatoes, basic pico de gallo. And then for the seasonings, it's just salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic, and you're good to go. All right, so we're just gonna assemble everything. We'll put the jalapeno in first. Put this up here so you can see better. Okay. And then red onion. Might not need all of this. I'm trying to see how. Looks about good because we could save some of the onion for something else. Cilantro, we're gonna definitely use all of this. I'm actually gonna chop it up real quick. So we're going for rustic, and we're going for something that doesn't look so processed and broken down. So, but we do want to cut this up just a little bit, just so it can be stretched and be able to kind of go throughout the batch. So that's about it. Rough chop. This is gonna go in. We're gonna use all of that. I'll check the red onion if it's enough at the end. It might be enough. It looks like it's probably good. Roll your limes. Release all the juices in the limes. This is extremely important, the limes part, because this is gonna make, this is gonna bring everything together and also break down the tomatoes a little bit. So this is an excellent dip if you want it just for chips, kind of like a salsa. It's basically like a chunky salsa. So everybody's had pico de gallo before. This is just our recipe. It's basic, but it's delicious. Be careful of stems when you're doing the limes. So this is excellent the next day too. We're gonna be doing a couple recipes. We're doing breakfast burritos. We might do some quesadillas if we're feeling up to it. So this is gonna go a long way. This is a big batch, so whenever I do anything or cook anything, it's usually gonna be a big batch of something so that we can use it for a bunch of different stuff. So I'm just making sure I didn't waste any of the lime juice, squeezing it out best I can. There we go. All right, so the only thing that's left now is salt, pepper, garlic, and we are done. So that was about 2 to 3 pinches. Okay. Cracked pepper. Maybe 5 or 6 turns of black pepper. A little more. And then garlic powder. You can use the fresh garlic if you want in here. I don't really think it's necessary. You don't need a lot, so just garlic powder. There you go. That's it. So I'm actually gonna just dive in there with my hands and just mix it up real quick and just show you the finished product. So just get everything together. I think I'm gonna actually put, so it didn't look like a ton of red onion in there, so we'll just go ahead and put a little bit more in there. Can't hurt. All right. So get all the seasonings mixed up, get the cilantro mixed up, red onion, the lime. Already smells really good. So nice and bright. So that's it. And then, yes, this is actually going to be even better by tomorrow. So once the salt and the lime breaks down the tomatoes, it'll turn them to a little bit more of a sauce. It'll release its juices. It'll be more compact, the flavor. So there you go. That's it on Pico de Gallo. So just a basic Pico de Gallo recipe, nothing fancy, just, 5 or 6 ingredients. So you saw how easy that was. So stay tuned, and we're going to do breakfast burritos here in just a little bit. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in a bit.